host, and today I'm joined by two good friends, both film students with me at Cal State LA, and I'd like for you to meet them both. The first one is Gino. Gino, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Gino Palu, and like Patrick said, I'm a student at Cal State LA, and I grew up in the island of Tonga in the South Pacific, and I moved to America about recently, like 10 years ago, and I live in Long Beach, and I work as a longshoreman and / military, and I go to Cal State LA. I like to have a degree in film, because that's my passion, movies.
Great, thank you. And this is Stephen. Stephen, would you introduce yourself?
My name is Stephen Whitrock. I was born in Mexico, and I spent all my undergraduate years at Santa Monica City College, and I've transferred to Cal State LA, and I'm in the film school, and I've always been interested in film, always seen a lot of films, but beyond that I want to produce films, and I'm developing a screenplay, and I like working with my friends who I've met at Cal State LA, and I'm happy to be here.
All right, great. Well, the reason I asked you guys to be here today is because we're all passionate about film, and we're lucky enough to have the studio to work with and to talk about. So
yes,
I know that you're both working on different projects. So we have the same script writing class.
Yes, we do.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about the script? Tell Gino and me a little bit about the script that you're developing.
Well, the script I'm developing has gotten a lot of criticism.
Oh.
Within the walls of the classroom,
Okay.
because people are saying that, my classmates are saying that it's difficult to follow. It's very analytical.
Okay.
It's very explanatory. But my film is, I'm working on a science fiction film.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Sure.
And it might be a little bit more advanced than the other material that the students are writing. But my film is about takes place in a cyber world.
Okay.
With a prisoner of a cyber world, the internet, and his attempt to escape.
Okay.
And his failure at escape, and his repeated attempt to escape from the cyber world, and the development of the origins of how he came into cyberspace.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I can understand how that might be hard for some people to follow, but you obviously have the vision in your head of what you want.
I've been working on this idea for over 10 or 15 years.
Wow.
And I remember on the news one night, like back in 1999 or something, where a woman who donated her body to science. And I thought to myself, one day I want to write a movie about a guy whose brain is donated to science, taking that initial idea,
right,
and putting it into the sci-fi genre.
I see.
Where he's still alive, in
mentally still alive.
Mentally still alive, right.
But stuck. That's great.
Right.
Gino,
Yes.
You are close to starting production on a film. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
So tell us about that and what's going on there.
It's nothing big like a friend Steven here. You know, mine is just a little short.
Well, let's hear about it.
It's just about like betrayal between students. You
Okay.
know, a little romance. But I'm just gonna. It's about a student who cannot pick up women, who's
Okay.
very shy to pick up women. So
Okay.
he befriended one of his fellow students, and they became good friends. And
My life story.
oh, that's right. You know, I got the idea when I met you. But I just wanted to have something that is shootable in a school environment. You know?
Sure.
I have just one little camera, and I want to shoot it with that. And I want to throw in a little like Quentin Tarantino type of thing. You know, I want to open up with like the main guy going in, the shy guy going into the bedroom.
Oh yeah.
You know, and shoot his
Oh,
friend.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and shoot his friend, and then
Because of the betrayal.
because of the betrayal.
Got it.
And then cut into the beginning
Yeah.
of him introducing.
Okay, so back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. You know, going to the beginning
Yeah.
and introduce, and then going to the end is the middle,
Right.
where they go through the process of like paying his friend to woo
Yeah.
the girl that he likes.
Right.
You know, and then the process of him
Taking.
action.
Right.
You know, but I want to throw the end in the beginning, and then the beginning in the middle, and then have the middle in the beginning.
Now, do you see yourself filming it in chronological order and then cutting it, or are you going to film it in the vision that you see in your mind, and then there would be obviously less editing because it would be more straight line?
I haven't decided that right now. Right now, I write the script in the way I want to film it,
Okay.
but I haven't decided the shooting.
Sure.
If I want to do shooting chronologically,
Yeah.
or I'll shoot it. But I think it come to when the location is available.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna shoot it. Depend on the locations and stuff like that.
That happens a lot of times in film.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever makes the most sense. You
Yeah.
know, oh, the light's perfect right now. Let's film this
Yeah.
part. So, Stephen, do you see yourself making your script into a film?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the whole film actually would be filmed in front of a green screen.
Okay.
There would only be one. That's the reason why I wrote this. I decided to write this particular develop this treatment at this moment because I wanted to be able to film this entire short in front of a green screen, and there'd be only one on location shot.
Oh.
So with budget limitations and everything.
Right.
I think it's easier to get access to a green screen and get a few actors and go into production.
Right. And I think that's the same with you.
Absolutely.
Because yours is, we're already at the school, you know.
Absolutely.
We're film students. I'm sure they're not going to have any problem with us being there.
Yes.
And you already, even though you're just getting into this, you have already got quite a bit of equipment, as I understand.
Yes, over the years I like to buy little stuff that I like. You know, I think I'm one of Amazon #1 customer because I'll go through Amazon and then I'm like, oh, I like that light. You know, and I'm like, I'll buy it.
That's right.
You know, and even though I don't know what I'm buying it for, I just like it, and I'm like, I'll buy it and store it at my place, and
Sure.
you know, I'll buy like a monopod or a tripod. And, you know, and
You have a Steadicam?
I have a little something quite similar to that.
Okay.
But it's like a shoulder with a 2-hand, and you put it in.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I bought that, and it's for my.
What kind of camera do you have?
I have a 7D camera.
Okay.
Yeah, 7D camera. I like DSLR because of the range of the lenses.
Oh, yeah.
And the manipulations where I can do with the focal.
Oh, sure.
And the depth of field.
Oh, yes.
And stuff like that. So
that would probably work out very well for the movie you're doing as well, because you can have the protagonist in focus and the antagonist out of focus.
Yes.
And really build a beautiful set that way.
Yes, I can do a little rec focus between the two whenever,
That's very
feels
cool.
So.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then when we come back, I want to talk more about the dynamics of the films and also about some of the inspirations that we've had. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So stay with us, and we will be right back.